see. Okay. Okay, who's the person in question? All right, so I'm getting like something is eerie. Silence. Give me 1 second. Okay, I feel like you're being eerie or weird. I feel like your silence is eerie. Somebody is surprised that you're so quiet. It could be a Cancer. I feel like if somebody has you, well, if you're dealing with a Gemini, because I feel like there's a Gemini right now who is in jail or they are in holding. They're like in a holding cell, or if they're not in a holding cell, they're waiting to be placed in one, or they're waiting to be placed in like a jail cell or something like that. So I feel like if you're wondering about that person, I feel like they're being very quiet. They don't really have much to say. Gemini, if this is you, I'm reading for you, your energy is coming up. I feel like you're very quiet. I feel like you're dealing with like a police officer here. Like I said, I feel like you are in holding, or you're waiting to be placed in like a holding cell, a jail cell, or something like that. Okay. If you do end up going to jail, if you're in jail this week, and I feel like you are locked up with a fire sign, Leo, and you're not very talkative. All right. Okay, so I feel like that's eerie for someone. I feel like too, this is like very random, but I feel like you're holding your urine, like while you're locked up, you're not using the bathroom, you're purposely holding on to your water here, something like that. So I feel like maybe you're afraid to drink the water in jail, or I mean, this could be your first time ever being locked up. So I just kind of feel like you're being quiet. You're thinking a lot. You've never been this quiet before. I feel like you are afraid to consume like anything because you don't want to use the bathroom in front of somebody. Yeah, this is like, as you can see, like, you know, I feel like you don't want to use the bathroom in front of this person, or so you're trying to do everything you can to hold on to your water. If you're cross watching for a Gemini, this is what's going on. I do not feel like they are afraid. I just kind of feel like they're just very quiet. There's like a state of contemplation. Okay, but let's see, Geminian, if this is not you. I feel like the same thing though. I feel like I'm getting like the same energy though. All right, who is the person in question? I'm going to say this to you. There are a lot of people in your situation. Okay, I kind of feel like this is more so for like people who are cross-watching, because I feel like Gemini, you're not here. You're not able to watch this, or you are like in a predicament. Okay, you're not, it's a lot of people in your situation right now. Okay, yeah, that's what, you know, that's, I feel like you're in jail. Okay, you're behind bars, or they're getting ready to put you behind bars. Very cold, very scary. If you're not in jail, I feel like you're in the hospital and you're waiting for a bed, or you're waiting for like to be placed somewhere. Yeah, okay, so I mean, naturally you are nervous. Naturally, this is not the most comfortable situation. You know, naturally you're alarmed. Okay, this is, you know, it's a scary place. All right, it's cold. Literally. Who is the person in question here? Okay, it's an Aquarian. All right. Okay, so I kind of feel like you got wrapped up with the wrong crowd. Yeah, you're gonna, if you're not already in jail, you're gonna get caught doing something stupid. Either I feel like, you know, you're high. Yeah, obviously like really high, you could be disoriented, or you could be like half dressed or something like that. I kind of feel like, you know, you're coming off weird because it's freezing cold. Depending on where you are, where I am, it's freezing. So I feel like if you're outside with like shorts on, or if you're half dressed and it's like negative, it's like 30 degrees outside, that looks very suspicious to a police officer. So I feel like you're making yourself a target, or you're just doing a lot. You're very active or hyper, or you're just acting very unusual. I feel like, especially like because of the weather, I feel like it's what you have on, how you're dressed or something like that. So I feel like whoever you're with, they're going to get you. If you're with a Capricorn right now, I feel like somebody, you're going to get caught. Okay, so there is an Aquarius coming towards you. They either sell drugs or they do drugs. I feel like even if you're not doing drugs, if you are like out somewhere by yourself, because the Nine of Swords is like one of those cards where you feel like you're the only one in the world that's suffering. Like you could be like in a room full of people who are in the same situation, but you feel like you're the only one. Like you just feel very singled out. You feel like there's, you feel like you're the only one in the world going through this. Like a very lonely, dark, isolated feeling. Yeah, but you're not. I feel like if there's an Aquarius coming towards you, if you don't get high with them, they may put something in your food or something in your drink to get you high, and you start acting weird or you feel disoriented. What do they want? Yeah, they're gonna give you, I feel like someone's gonna put something in your drink, especially like if you're out somewhere, you're hungry, you're thirsty, someone's like, hey, I have a sandwich, or hey, I have this, and it's laced with something. I'm getting like crack. Someone's gonna give you crack cocaine. Or this could be like, somebody could smash it up and put it like in a water or food or something like that. But I feel like someone's going to give you crack, or a pill or something like that, some type of drug or narcotic. And it has you like feeling nervous. I feel like too, something like has you taking your clothes off and it's freezing. But you feel overheated, you're sweating, you feel really hot. So you start like taking off your jacket, then taking off your shirt, taking off your shoes. Like you feel overheated. Yeah, I feel like you're high. What is your outcome? The Page of Cups. All right, yeah. I feel like whatever this narcotic is, I feel like it's inside of something that you're drinking. This could also be coffee. Like somebody could give you a coffee. I feel like it's laced with drugs or something like that. Somebody could also be too, like, this came up in the Libra reading as well. Somebody could be trying to take your kids. Like if you have kids here, maybe somebody is trying to make you look like a bad parent. But I feel like this is a stranger. The Fool is someone that you have not met. It's just like it's like a stranger, okay? What is their outcome in the situation? Yeah, this is not looking good, Gemini. Okay, the Devil. Yeah, there's something in the drink or the food that you're eating or something like that. Okay, I feel like too, this is the Nine of Swords is kind of like a very random card. As you can see in the background of all these cards, they look very pleasant, yellow and blue, but then you have this black, dark energy, just kind of, what is the nine of Swords? I kind of feel like this is jail food though, because I don't, I feel like you're in prison or you're going to get locked up. This is like food they give you in jail. Yeah, you have the Ten of Cups. Yeah, so I feel like someone's doing this to you and then like laughing about it. Like I don't know what you're doing or how you're behaving, but I just kind of feel like you're doing something unusual. Like I said, I feel like you're taking off your clothes, it's cold, or like maybe you're just like jittery or something like that. But I kind of feel like your reaction is just to be silent. Like you're really, I feel like you're not talking here. So I feel like the person that you're with, they're just like, somebody's laughing for no reason. Now, this could be the other person. I feel like they are high. Like someone's just like laughing and everybody else is quiet. Okay, the Three of Swords and the King of Cups. The Nine of Swords. Yeah, again, another, I mean, like nervous laughter here. So I feel like that could also be a reason why someone's like, are you okay? Like, why are you laughing? What's funny? Like, what is the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Cups, please? Okay, the Four of Pentacles is coming up inverted. But I feel like you're not talking though. I feel like you have nothing to say. Someone's obviously high or drunk, or what is the Fool? So I feel like this is someone that you are in a cell with. Like Yeah, this is the person that you're locked up with. So somebody, this is like your first time going to jail. I feel like someone's going to make it extra scary for you. You're locked up with this fire sign. They're laughing and they're doing a whole bunch of weird shit. It's like really freaking you out, or it's scary, so you're really quiet. Somebody knows it's your first time in jail because of how you are behaving. So I feel like someone's trying to scare you, or somebody's trying to add like insult to injury, like, oh my god, this is like, they are aware that you've never been locked up before. So they're so somebody could just be, this is like, this could be like a tactic just to make it, you know, just to make jail extra scary for you. Like, you know, they when you go to jail, they do assign people. Some people have no roommate, some people always have a roommate. But if you have a roommate, I feel like this is something that you should think about, Geminian. If you're locked up with somebody, there's somebody there with you. How do I say this? Yeah, because the moon card is like, there's a lot going on, like, because I feel like someone's listening to you. Somebody wants to see how you're reacting to being in jail or being locked up or being around crazy people. Or I feel like you're silent, you know. You're probably wondering, how come I have a jail cell, and like a person with me locked up, and that person doesn't? You know, why is that? Because I kind of feel like when you're in situations like this, you just think a lot. You know, how come I have a cellmate, they don't? What is the moon? And then like somebody's extra crazy, they're laughing, they're just doing a whole bunch of like, it's just like a lot. Okay, you have the Six of Cups, death. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, their outcome, this person that you're dealing with, that's like either high or trying to give you drugs or something. Underneath the moon card, you have death and the Six of Cups. Yeah, somebody is trying to change like some type of innocent behavior that you have. Like somebody's trying to steal your innocence here. Like some, you know, going to jail will really put some hair on your chest, okay? It will really, like, if you thought you were a princess or something like that, after spending a night in jail, you will, you know, you feel like completely different. Yeah, so someone's trying to change you, like change your nature, change how you see yourself. You know, I feel like right now, if you see yourself as someone who's innocent, someone who's cute, someone who cannot be touched, I feel like after this situation, you're going to feel completely different about that. I just kind of feel like somebody wants you to grow up. I'm not really sure if this is the best way to do it, but this is like being scared straight. I'm not really sure what you did, if you're on drugs or whatever, I don't know. Or if you have like a bad habit, somebody's trying to scare you straight, okay? Somebody could literally be trying to scare you straight. If you are gay, this could be somebody's way of like making you go back to being straight again. Like I said, not the best way to do it, but I feel like, you know, yeah, but someone's trying to change. Like if you are innocent, someone's like, no, you're not innocent because you're in jail for a reason, you're guilty. I just kind of feel like somebody just wants to call you guilty, just so that, you know, because it's the opposite of being innocent, even though innocence can mean a lot of different things. Just the fact that you're in jail means you're guilty of something. So that now you're thinking about that, like, oh my God, I'm guilty, I'm in jail, I'm a bad person, you know, it's just a word, but it's really heavy. Like the word guilt is like a really heavy word. What is the Fool card? All right, what is the Fool? This could be a juvenile detention home, because the Six of Cups is like juvie. That's like the child's prison. Yeah, okay, so the Seven of Pentacles, yeah, somebody's like coming to give you drugs or something like that. Okay. Wow, your mother could have told on you, or your mom is the reason why you're in jail, or the Queen of Cups and the Empress. I feel like your mom has a lot to do with this, or a female or something like that. The reason why you're locked up is because of a water sign. It could be your mom, or it could just be like a female or something like that. Somebody called the police on you or whatever. What is the Seven of Pentacles? Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles. All right. I feel like it's pills or crack or something like that. What is the Page of Cups? You know, okay. Okay, you have the Seven of Wands. All right, I feel like you're going to get off. This is not true. Whatever this is, it's a lie. Your outcome is the Page of Cups, Seven of Wands. You didn't do it. You didn't do this. You're not high. It's not your fault. It's somebody else's fault. So you're taking you're taking the rap for somebody. This situation is going to backfire. I do feel like you are going to be changed forever because of this, because this is like, this looks like, you know, if you're in jail or wherever you are, the Nine of Swords is not the most pleasant card. I feel like it's going to backfire, because I just kind of feel like someone's doing this because you don't have a record, or you're innocent, or somebody wants to alter your life, or like alter you drastically, like just like your nervous system. Okay. But the Seven of Wands is like, I didn't do anything. I feel like too, I feel like you start off being very quiet and like kind of to yourself, but if somebody comes at you wrong, I feel like Gemini, you're going to defend yourself, or you become very defensive, but you're careful about it. I don't think you're afraid though. I just kind of feel like you don't really know what to do or how to feel. It's just like a weird situation. If you're not in jail, I just kind of feel like it's a situation where you're just in a dark place. It's, what is the Page of Pentacles? Okay, the Three of Cups. All right. I feel like it's not a good time for you to be talking. I don't really think you have a lot to say though, because I feel like you didn't do anything wrong, so there's nothing to talk about. You know, that to me, that's an indication of innocence. If like somebody is, because you know, they put you in jail to see what you say. They want to see if you talk. But if someone has nothing to say at all, I feel like there's no involvement, or someone's not guilty. The person that you're locked up with, I feel like they are very talkative. They're trying to get words out of you, whatever, but because they're guilty or whatever. But the system could just be using you to make somebody else feel. I feel like you feel lonely because you're innocent, but one who's guilty. I don't know. This is, I kind of feel like you don't have anything to say because you didn't do anything. Seven of Wands. If that is true, I feel like the situation is gonna backfire. I kind of feel like you're being used to make somebody else feel comfortable, but like you're being traumatized so that somebody else doesn't feel lonely or something like that. What am I looking for here? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm getting like the bathroom thing is like a big issue for you. Like using the bathroom in front of somebody, that is very traumatic. Like somebody watching you urine or whatever. That's just, you could even develop like irritable bowels because like you're afraid to use the bathroom in front of somebody. It's embarrassing. It's like total humiliation here. Because you're innocent, or yeah. What is the, I feel like too, no, I feel like you're in jail. Like I feel like you can't brush your teeth, like you can't take care of yourself. You can't brush your teeth, you know, so that just adds to it. Like you have, you know, you can't use the bath, can't shower when you want to, you just feel dirty, or you just, you know, and then someone's talking to you, it's cold, it's just like horrible. Like it's like a very horrible experience or something like that. What is your advice here? Pay it forward. Okay. This is about a traffic ticket. Okay. I feel like if you're in jail because of a traffic ticket, wow. Like, yeah, I mean, this could be about something that you didn't pay, or you could be in debt here. I do feel like there is some debt here, but this is about jail. I feel like you're in jail because of unpaid traffic tickets. But like you're in like jet, like it feels like you're like, damn, sorry I didn't pay my tickets. Like, you know, but it feels like you murdered somebody. That's not like the Nine of Swords is like, it's like the crime doesn't really fit the punishment. It's like, damn, I feel like I'm in jail with like a murderer. I mean, you could be, because I feel like when you're in jail, they don't really separate people who don't pay their tickets from people who kill people. Like you could be in a cell with somebody who killed somebody. Like, wow, like I'm so sorry I didn't pay my tickets, or I'm so sorry I didn't pay. Yeah, so somebody's really throwing the book at you, or somebody's really coming down on you heavy about something small. I feel like it's about a traffic ticket, or but this also means like payback is a bitch, because I feel like this is a heavy energy for something like that, for like a traffic ticket, or I don't see anything indicating like you did anything. Like I don't feel like you did anything wrong really, because the Six of Cups tells me that you are innocent in the situation, but that's what they're hiding, the fact that you didn't do anything wrong. Somebody just wants you to have a really, really bad experience, and then like you're altered forever. Or like somebody just wants you to feel dirty, disgusting, gross, low, you know, just less than innocent, like less than like somebody wants you to grow up, or somebody wants to scare you straight or something like that. Okay. Yeah, so like I said, I feel like if you were like a dreamer, you're somebody who's like has a lot of faith or whatever. Someone's like, well, this is the real world. You're in jail. You're locked up. You're not special. You're nothing. You're disgusting. You're gross. Your breath stinks or something like that. Yeah, so I just kind of feel like somebody is like, this is what the real world is like. No, this is what jail is like. This is what it feels like to be in jail or locked up or accused or persecuted. This is not what the real world is like. It's just what it feels like to be locked up or to be imprisoned, okay? But this is, you know, your perspective is going to be changed forever after this just because of who you're in the cell with. You know, the fact that you can't take care of yourself, you can't wash up, the bathroom thing is like huge. Even like when you go back home, it's like you're looking around and see, like, even when no one's there, it's like, oh my God, okay. When you're alone, you still have like these, it's like a nervous, somebody wants to create like a nervous system problem or something like that. You have dance. All right. Yeah, be wise and be proud. Yeah, like I said, I feel like you are in jail because you're innocent or because you're smart or because you didn't pay a traffic ticket. It's something like really small or something like that. But I feel like the effects, it has lasting effects on your nervous system. It really screws you up, especially if you didn't do anything wrong. It's like, wow, the world is like really messed up. Yeah. It makes you, because I kind of feel like if you had like faith in the justice system, now you don't. It just kind of changes your perspective about life in general. Like you may have been somebody who like, you know, try la la la, walking around like, yeah, I love life. Life is great. I'm a dreamer. The Beach Boys, blah, blah, blah. And then like you go to jail and it's like, damn, the justice system is horrible. Like, but nobody cares about, like, you know, it's just like, it's like the Nine of Swords is like a horrible feeling depending on where you are. Accept help. All right. So I feel like too, if this is like if this is a situation that you're currently in, I feel like it's very easy for you to be like, you know, you think people are going to be nice to you and you're like, okay, this person's going to help me. But no, I feel like when you're in a bad situation, I just kind of feel like people know that you are like green or something like that. It like you stick out like a sore thumb and then people just make it worse. You're like, oh, people are nice, but they're not. Like, people are like, it's almost like when you're in a bad situation, you just attract people who just want to make that situation like worse for you. And it's just, okay, what is your outcome here? Yeah, choices. Yeah, you chose not to pay that traffic ticket or you chose not to pay for something. That's why you're in this situation. I feel like it's something small, or I feel like you did something because somebody told you to do it. You were accepting help or you were taking someone's advice, and it kind of, this is where you kind of ended up. Yeah, I kind of feel like you have a very innocent disposition. You're kind of a fool. You're like, you're very quick to take people's advice. You're, you know, you listen to people because you think people are nice and you think the world is like this magical place, which is nothing wrong with that. That's a very childlike thought. That's what I'm saying. I feel like somebody just wants to break you of like thinking like that. Like, you know, live in the real world. The real world is prison, I guess. But I feel like you were taking someone's advice. Maybe somebody told you to skip out on something, like don't pay that, just, you know, leave. And I feel like you did it. And now you're kind of stuck. Now, this could be a situation too where you are in debt and you're just scared because you don't know how you don't know how you're going to pay for something. And like you're terrified, you're scared, you're afraid to talk. You feel like, oh man, I can't say anything because I'm broke, or I don't know. It just, someone's trying to scare you straight. I don't know, scare you straight from what, or I don't know what path you're going to take after this. I'm not really sure what scared straight means, but someone's trying to scare you into doing something or just make you scared. I mean, or whatever, or create suicidal thoughts. I just kind of feel like somebody just wants you to stop being innocent or something, or feeling like that. I'm going to leave it there. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.